What up? What up? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Champagne Room. Tonight we are blessed with the luscious, lovely luscious in our presence today. How you doing, luscious?
I'm doing well tonight.
Good, good, good to have you. Good to have you. Um, let's see. So it's about that time. Uh, Thanks for coming. It's been trying to get you in here. Some scheduling difficulties, but we made it happen.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. So, what's new? What's going on with you?
Um, well, lately, I mean, it's my first time dancing in Portland, period, but I've
Mm-hmm.
been dancing for over like 2 years. So this club's pretty nice. It's been going well. Night shifts are a lot more crazier than morning shifts, but it's pretty easy for me since I'm a dancer.
Okay. Well, since we are in the champagne room, we both got some champagne. Let's get it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody out there watching. I see you, FIFA, Big Rich, Leaf Diggy. I see y'all in here. Actually, at some point today, we're actually gonna drop a link. Right. Drop a link. First three people to click on the link will be able to come up and ask Luscious a couple questions. Um, y'all, let me know how was the audio? We good? Last week we did when the audio was a little raggedy, but we worked it out. So y'all let us know how it is. Oh yeah, y'all. So this is our first actual show in the champagne room. Luscious, can you confirm that we are at the club in the champagne room right now?
Yes, we are in the champagne room. It is really nice. I like these vibes. And then the
Mhm.
club's really nice. They're playing music. Girls are dancing.
Yes, they're dancing.
Confirmed.
Hey, right out this door right here is going down. Shout out to Stars Cabaret in Bridgeport for allowing us to use this beautiful champagne room, showing us the utmost hospitality. Shout out my man Joey. Shout out my man Justin. Shout out to the lovely Peaches for supplying us with the champagne, a little OJ, some cold water. Shout out to Bridgeport Stars Cabaret. If y'all ever in the Portland area, y'all make sure y'all come and throw some money in here. So with that being said, we've got all of the formalities out the way. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
So, Luscious, you are a dancer?
Yes.
Yes. How long have you been dancing?
I've actually only been dancing entirely for about maybe 2 years. I started first when I was younger with my best friend who danced. What was it like? What? How long ago? Let me see. 3 years. That's why I had to think about that. I think it was like 3 years ago when I actually first started dancing.
Okay.
I danced in Arizona and Phoenix. It was pretty fun. I only danced down there because she worked down there as a full-time dancer. I was visiting my friend, but we did cheer together. I was always doing a cheer.
Where did you dance in Phoenix?
I don't know what the club is called. I think it started with an L, but my friend was working at that club full time first. So she was like, come down here and come to my club. They'll love you. They'll hire you. It should be great. I was very nervous as fuck my very first time. Oop, my bad.
Nah, that's good. You can in the champagne room. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's
Okay, good.
We raw, uncut. We good over here. We good.
No beeps.
No beeps, none of that. We don't edit none of this shit. So it's all good. It's all good.
So yeah, I was very nervous. I remember literally when I had to first sign my contract papers, the manager was like, here you go. And I was like, and he goes, is it your first time dancing? And I was like, yeah. Can you tell? And he's like, don't worry, you're going to be great. You're going to be fine. I was like, okay, good.
So let's back it up a little bit. Where are you from? Born and raised?
Portland, Oregon, born and raised.
Okay, what part? Like
Southeast.
Southeast.
I went to schools in Southwest though, so I grew up around like Gresham area in like Portland, and then like the normal Southeast division in Powell. I went to David Douglas, but I went to elementary school and middle school over here in Southwest Portland.
Really? Okay.
Like by Tigard, but still Portland.
So how was it growing up? Like, how was it growing up in Portland? Like family life. How was that? You got a big family, little family.
I have a huge family.
Yeah, a lot of brothers and sisters. Or?
Yes, I have 7 other sisters and then 1 brother.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm a middle. So.
7 sisters and 1 brother.
Yeah, and I'm a middle.
So he had it rough, huh?
He's the youngest, so it's perfect for him. Like, right, he's the last try.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom like had 4 kids, and then I have we're all like half, but considered full.
Right,
Me and
right.
my siblings, and then there's more on my dad's side. But my mom had yeah, she had 4 girls, and then finally, no, 3 girls, and then finally on the fourth try had a boy. So it's kind of like, whoa. My whole family's always been here. I've always had a lot of cousins. I have a lot of aunts and uncles, and they're literally right in the same city. They just lived in North Portland.
Right, right.
So my life was pretty good, pretty wild, pretty like close. I went to a lot of family reunions every year. Always was with my family, and like most people who sometimes don't see their immediate or extended family that often.
So your family's like real close together. Really.
They're right here.
Yeah.
Like if I moved somewhere else, they'd be like, "What? Your whole family's here though."
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what about like school? I mean, I see your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all can see, but like I see your body, I see your upper body. You know what I'm saying? You have a very nice physique, very, very fit. Like, what you were into gymnastics or something? Or?
When I was young, like toddler times, like I was in gymnastics. My mom had me in there. I remember that.
Okay, so we back. Y'all don't know what that was all about. Y'all, let me know in the chat if y'all back with us. Make sure we back good. Talk to me, chat. And then, they say I'm good. Okay, right on FIFA. Okay, so you were talking about gymnastics.
Yes, I did gymnastics when I was in like a toddler. Then like fourth grade, I started doing cheer. It was like just an extracurricular activity outside of school. It wasn't even a team yet. Then when I got into middle school, I got on a junior varsity team. And then I did cheer for 10 years all the way up to high school. That's where like most of my body comes from.
Yeah. So you still like work out?
Yeah. I still work out a bit, but not too much. I haven't been to the actual gym in a bit, but I walk dogs. That's a workout. Pole dancing. That's kind of a workout. And then I stretch a lot, but I definitely still would like to work out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about school? So you were in sports about school. You were a pretty good student or what?
Yeah, I was a pretty good student. I was pretty good, like A, B, C student, basically. Yeah. Like, excuse me. I did school pretty well. If I wasn't in cheer in school, I think I would have probably not have as good as grades because you have to do a sport, you have to have good grades, otherwise they won't let you play. So my mom was kind of probably happy because I was like someone who always kind of snuck out of school. I mean, out of like at home and was always grounded, but my grades were great, so it's kind of win or lose. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we got through that. Now, kind of walk us back through Phoenix and your friend. You know what I'm saying? How did it even come up for you to start dancing?
My older sister was dancing first. She's the first girl who's ever started dancing, like in my like family that I noticed, and my cousin. And then one of my best friends.
They were dancing here in Portland.
Yeah, and traveling. Like they had just started actually dancing earlier. Like it was still like, was that something that we can do? When I was growing up, because it was my older sister. And then that's when I wanted to do it. And then when one of my friends from high school finally did it, I was like, oh yeah, okay, if she can do it, now I can at least do it with one of my friends, because my older sister, I was baby sister for her. So she didn't really, want me to rock with her. I was like, okay, understandable.
How much older is she than you?
She's 7.5 years older than me.
Okay, so y'all can understand that.
So that's how I ended up in Arizona to dance. Or before I even ended up there, I bought an at-home pole and I was like, oh, I'm going to start practicing how to dance, like so I can dance. I did that for a bit and then I flew out to Arizona and told my friend, I'm about to visit you. Can I dance? And she's like, you should dance at my club too. And I was like, oh my gosh, do you think I'm ready? She's like, hell yeah. She's like, even if you don't know too many pole tricks, like, she's like, girls are out here, they barely do like stuff on the pole. They'll love you regardless. And you just know how to dance. So just do that. And I was like, all right, cool. So that's how I got there.
Okay. So like when you started dancing, did you have like a goal that you were working toward, or like did you have a timeline that you wanted to dance until? Like did you have a plan, a strategy figured out, or you just kind of was just fuck it, let's see what happens?
I didn't have a goal to like go down there and like make money, like I need to make money, but I did want to make a decent amount of money to pay for some stuff when I got back home, At the same time, it was a vacation to me. So I was like,
stuff like what? Pay for what? Like having fun, going out, or cars, bills and
cars,
shit?
bills, yeah.
Okay.
I remember at the time I had like kind of a shitty car and I needed to pay for it. I had to throw down some new tires on it, some like brake rotors and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, let me get to that, you know. And then I was like trying to visit my friend. She's like, if you dance down here, you know, you can make a few hundreds and I'll be great. And like you're said, I was like, all right, that'll give me a head. I also had like a normal job too, though, like Starbucks. I was working at Starbucks at the time, and as well doing Postmates. So I was like, if I don't make money, you know, I'll still make it another way, but it would be great to make it this way.
Starbucks was like, how was that treating you? Like when you go do that in AZ, are you able just to come home and work at Starbucks? Like no big deal. Like, okay, like the money was different. You didn't care. It was just like,
well, it was like, it felt weird. Well, for me, the life of dancing was partying. I was exhausted. Like after 4 hours, I was fucking exhausted. You know, I was like, my friend had energy to always want to go to another club, and I didn't. So when I came back home, I felt like, this is a relief. You know, like the soreness I felt in the body. You know, because your body needs to get used to the pole, so you bruise a lot in the beginning.
Okay.
Like I was like kind of like, this kind of feels good to be like working my normal job and things are scheduled and like I'm not getting bruised every day.
I've seen you. I've seen you dance before. I've seen you like on the pole before, and you got like crazy pole moves. You got crazy pole work. Yeah. Did you pick that up from dancing or?
Yes, I did. In the beginning, I only had to learn simple things like a pole grip, this one spin, and point your toes at all times.
Point your toes.
Yes. That's what my friend always said. Point your fucking toes. Always look sexy. Look like this. Throw your hands around, and you'll look fine with whatever you do. And I'm like, okay. Then as I started learning how to grip the pole on my thighs, I started learning how to do anything. Like, how to turn around. What can I do here? Oh, you know how to go upside down now? Perfect. So all of my pole tricks came from other dancers.
Okay.
I just kept watching people. YouTube, I learned how to like do floor work and like roll on the ground and make it look so connected. Yeah, YouTube. Really? I just went straight on YouTube. Okay. And this girl's like, do, roll around. And I was like, oh, okay, that's how you do that.
So starting off though, like what starting off, besides like the bruises or the soreness and stuff like that, what other obstacles did you see or did you face?
Oh, you got to get clothes and shoes at first. That's actually the most, getting cute and getting the stuff that you want to look the part, you know, and to whether look not like yourself, you know, so that you look different to the world is, I feel like another struggle people don't really think about. Like you need to build that merchandise. You don't just pop up dancing, and those little outfits we wear are like $50 to $80, $100.
Do you have any gear with you?
I actually do.
Is it cool to show? Like, can I hand you the bag?
Yeah.
Let's see like what type of outfits like that you like. If you just, you know, you don't got to show them all. You don't got to put them on and that thing just, you know.
Like one of these outfits are very simple, but yeah, it's like almost $100 for something like this. But this is what we dance in, and it's comfortable.
Oh shit! Okay. Like and so this simple. Well, I don't, I don't mean like simple, but this outfit, this costs. This costs $80. Are you?
This is like $80 for just this. Here, hold the top.
Okay, I'll hold it. I got you.
It's like just that, and this little cute bottom. It's like $80 just to look cute in this. And then your shoes are all gonna be $80 to $150.
Really?
Boots, yep, all the way down to the little.
No, I'm pretty sure you don't got any shoes in that bag.
No, I don't have no shoes in this bag. Like something like this is still $40.
This is okay. So this looks kind of like almost like a bikini,
swimsuit. Everything could look like a little swimsuit, but yet not the material of a swimsuit. Otherwise, it'll make you probably slide a lot on the pole.
What colors do you go for?
That?
You want me to know this one too? Yeah, okay. What colors do you go for? What do you?
I like colors like pink. I like neon colors because they glow in the light. There's a black light. I actually do not have those bottoms in here, so that is okay.
Okay. That's all good. So do you ever do like the one piece thing, or is it more just you more with the two pieces?
I actually like wearing some of the one pieces. Do I have one in here? No, I don't. I do like the one pieces, but when you take them off, you kind of just get naked with no like so it's just like snap, I'm naked in a blink of an eye. So
can we put that back for you?
Yes, okay. I just feel like it doesn't have that much character.
Okay. Sometimes. And so like for the people that don't understand that, like what you were just saying, like you just pop out, you're done, right? So how does it work? Because you guys do 2 dances, 3 dances on the stage. Like how does it work? Do you have a certain amount of time you have to take off all your clothes, or how does it work?
Yeah, you want to do some girls don't listen, but that is what they do. I don't know. But I mean, we are required to dance for 2 songs. First song, they want your top off. At least the first song. It can be like right at the end of the first song. And it's like, oh. And then second song, they want your bottoms off. Or usually like that. That's how it is. Like fully nude by the second song, and then that's it. Sometimes you'll do longer sets though if you if there's no girls to go up, or if you want to keep making money.
I've spoken to girls that dance like out of state in other places, and they come to Portland and they're shocked because they're not used to showing pussy.
Exactly.
Has that ever been a problem for you?
So when I first danced in Arizona, it was only tops too. So I was like, I felt even more better because it was just tops. You didn't have to take off your bottoms. So when I came here, I mean, I really high key did not care that you had to take your bottoms off because I seen how everyone else was just so used to it, know? So I was like, oh, okay, well then bet I'm going to do this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy being naked sometimes, walking around my house and just I go to sleep with no underwear. That feels great. Let it all breathe. I was kind of okay, if we're all going to be happy, this is great. The only thing that sucks is that it's cold.
Yeah.
It's not warm like here.
Here they got the heater on in there.
I know, and here it feels good. For a dancer, nice.
It was cold. It was cold. It was hot out there. I almost took my clothes off. Yeah.
It was, right? I was like, ooh. But yeah.
So transition to Portland. When you came back to Portland, did you instantly get into it, or were you you work at Starbucks?
I waited years. Yeah, I waited years till I danced again, because my friend actually passed away.
That you were dancing with down there?
Yes, I was trying to go down there. I was trying to go down there and dance with her again, but I couldn't make it back. And so at first I was like, okay, I'd only dance with her, So it took me some time to want to dance again, because I'm like, am I gonna go by myself finally, or am I gonna do this? And like I said, I told you my sister had danced, She was kind of more upset that I danced for the first time with my friend instead of her. So she kind of just didn't want me to do anything with her anyways.
Yeah.
But like I said, the age gap and the hustle flow that she was on, I couldn't be on that hustle flow. I was like, I'm still walking baby steps into here.
And then, traveling a lot.
Yes.
State to state.
And then I got to get used to getting fully nude, because remember in Arizona, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
So transitioning back over here, I waited a few years. I had an at-home pole. I kept practicing, doing better tricks. I did one private party that I remember I had my cousin introduced me into. That was really fun. I was like, oh my God, but I still didn't have to take my bottoms off, because I just, that was easy. And then coming here, I kind of just had this mentality ever since I turned 26, which was this year, that I was just I don't know. I feel like more of an adult, and I have the courage to do the things I need to do. And I have a plan, and I know what kind of a person I am. So I was like, all right, it's all coming off. I don't give a fuck. And honestly, I did get way more money for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
So besides the fact that your sister and your cousin were already dancing, how did the rest of your family feel with you getting into the life? Were they kind of oh, do something else, or what?
Well, my family knows I've always been a hard worker who's had probably 1 to 2 jobs all the time, and there's always had a job and just really go getting on something, whatever it is. So it took some time. They didn't know I even danced in Arizona. That was even hidden for a bit. But as I started getting older, I started letting them know what I was doing. Only a few select of my family now know I dance, but they all know that I obviously have a plan.
Yeah.
Of course, nobody said not to do it. I don't know, some of my grandmother, and even my aunts, some of them have danced in their past, and they've never told us,
Right.
So I'm they're you need to get your money. I had to do this for this, so I understand, but you get in and get out. That's kind of what they want. And I'm right, that's what I'm trying to do too.
What about your brother, your little brother? He what the fuck? Or he don't care?
He just is turning 10 this year. So
you said, okay. I'm thinking he's 18,
no,
19.
He's turning 10 this year, and he is autistic, so
okay. Yeah.
He doesn't really know what I'm doing.
Right, got you.
But my sisters and everybody, they all know. They're cool. They're I know you're good, so you got this.
Yeah.
No one's really actually frowning upon it, which is actually really cool.
That's cool. That's what's up, having a support system like that.
Yeah, and I think it's also because I'm not doing the side shit that most dancers might be doing.
Well, extras,
extras,
Can you explain to the people what you mean by that? Because some of them might,
possibly, hoeing, having sex for money, doing other favors, going on dates. I don't know. Some clubs don't have cameras like these places that are so beautiful. So like I think people really be thinking or are doing other things, other places. Like my friend for once was escorting, you know, and I know that fucked her up mentally. So when I know girls are doing other things, like my family knows I'm not doing that, so I think that's why they do not worry so much. But they know that that's where that life can go.
Right, and you said it fucked her up mentally. Do you think that dancing in the strip club, do you think like stripping at all has any type of emotional effect on you personally? Do you feel like the late nights, dealing with the customers, dealing with the other girls, dealing with management, do you ever feel like that wears on you mentally? Any form of trauma?
I feel like the main thing on me that wears on me, I mean, dancing doesn't wear on me. I mean, you got to treat your body well, you know, like it's a sport. Otherwise, you know, you can't complain about that and give your body well rest, you know?
Right.
But I think the late nights can definitely affect a woman. Like that can, the people, the crowd, the drinks, like, the staying up forever, you stay up later and later. I'm like still trying to get myself to sleep ASAP, you know, when I get home instead of like staying up for fucking more hours and wanting to party or whatever.
How do you do that? How do you get to sleep? Take a bath or what? Smoke a little weed.
I smoke some weed and eat some food. Usually I eat some really good food because like at the club, most of us girls don't eat anything except for like one meal all day. Like it's really weird. You don't want to be bloated, you know, or feel weird dancing and trying to look cute and sexy.
I don't know why it keeps doing that, y'all, but I'm working on it. Say ticket, hey Sebastian, ticket better not hack me. Let me see. Y'all good? I'm good now, right? Y'all with me? Okay, said I didn't pay the bill. But you gotta send something thick Okay, yeah. But we back though, y'all. Stick with us. I don't know what's happening. Trust me, we will work on it, but we will not stop this stream. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stick with it. Y'all know how we do. So yeah, so like I was saying, you have to deal with any type of, have you feel like you had to deal with any type of
the trauma,
stuff like that by dancing? I know y'all just had a situation this other night over at your club too, right? Like,
yeah, that was annoying. That's the first time I've had to experience anything like that. So what had happened at the club the other night, you guys, any of the dancers, most of us parked behind the clubs because, like, you know, when we exit, we don't really want customers knowing our car, yada yada.
Let me turn this punch you a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the other night, I guess somebody like hammered everybody's front window shields, like mine was included. Everyone's in the back, and it like kind of destroyed a lot of us girls who were in there because it was a lot of the dancers and performers. And half the girls who didn't have insurance, you know, like started just bawling their eyes out. Some people could not go home because, you know, it's raining and we're in Portland. There's glass everywhere. So you can't drive back home. Like one girl from Seattle was stuck in Portland. So we all have to fix our cars, you know, immediately. We're hoping like the club will pay for it. But I doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I have insurance. So I'm like, great. And then like we're all getting it fixed. But that was annoying to deal with because, you know, it was obviously probably a customer or someone who was angry with a dancer or
could it possibly been like an angry wife or something?
I wouldn't think it'd be an angry wife because like, you know, we're adults. Like this has been around for plenty of times. Like we don't, you know, but I think it was definitely someone who could have been mad at a customer. Yeah, probably a customer who meets someone outside of the club. That's what I would think. Okay, because it's like that's more personal, right?
Yeah. Speaking of customers, I kind of want to get into customers. Sure. I did that 24-hour stream and that wouldn't let me post it. That shit was crazy.
24-hour stream.
Yeah, I did 24-hour stream and like we can never see it again.
Oh my gosh.
It's fucked up. I only want to talk about it. That shit brings me PTSD. I stayed up. I was tired as fuck.
I can imagine. As hard as, oh no. I'd already be like, you got me so messed up. That's like writing an essay. You can't turn it in.
That's crazy. So so how are the customers? Like, do you feel like a psychiatrist sometimes, like a therapist sometimes?
I don't know. I felt like that when I was working at Starbucks. I was like already getting counseling skills. Yeah.
Really?
People would arrive and really have the audacity because I worked with Starbucks when COVID happened. So yes, I feel that way. Being at the club, the customers feel more like you're giving them therapy. Like you're more of a listener. You don't even have to talk that much. They just want to fucking talk to you. And like some customers don't do that, you know, and just get to the point. But some want to just I will talk the whole time. And so yes, you're kind of more of a therapist listening and like trying to encourage positively. I'm like a therapist for those ones, just listening. Because yeah, at Starbucks, people would always be like, I'm so sorry, I'm just having a bad day and yada yada yada. So you didn't even ask, you just gotta be ready to hear all that, being their coffee person every day.
What's the craziest request you ever had from a customer?
The craziest request is he's like, oh, can I have your number? Can I have sex with you? Do you want to see my dick? That's probably the most craziest request I've gotten so far. And a VIP dance.
Like right here in the dance, like, do you want to see my dick? Like right here, like he's about to.
Yeah, and he was literally trying to undo his pants right there. And I was like, bro, if you take your fucking dick out, you're gonna get kicked out. Like, I don't understand what you want to go ahead. And he's like, what? And he's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. And I was like, no, yes, you are. And I don't know if they do that in other clubs though. But I'm like, this is not where that's about to happen. So like,
yo, easy. I see you in the chat, Sebastian. I see you in the chat. When y'all go to the club, man, keep your dick in your pants. Do not pull it out, bro. That's not allowed, bro. Don't do that.
Not.
Don't do that.
Yeah, they get in trouble. Like, and then he was like, well, can I have your number and I take you home and then we do this? And I was like, no. But imagine girls who do like take numbers and do that. Like, well, there you go. But I'm not doing that.
Because some of them do that.
Yes, exactly. So I think he thought I was one of those types of girls, and I was like, well, I'm not. And it was just kind of crazy. He was really weird. And then he kept grabbing my head to kiss him. Like, he literally kept grabbing me, and I'm literally restricting. I was like, get off me. And then I was just like, you know what? Dance is over.
Dance is over.
Yep.
Yeah. But he paid you first, all right?
He did have to.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But that was probably the most craziest request I've ever gotten. Other than that, nothing else has been really bad so far.
Okay. I do got a couple more questions right here that I have pulled up, actually.
Ooh.
I wanted to ask you about.
Question near me.
Yeah, and y'all get ready because I'm about to drop that link. It's gonna be y'all turn to ask some questions too. So
ooh, I'm excited.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get nervous now. She's ready for you. Have you thought about an exit plan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you gonna do when you're done? How much time you got left on the pole?
So I'm trying to be a flight attendant as like a career goal, but I need to save up money for the training as well as like move into a new spot again with a new roommate situation. So I've already been thinking of an exit plan because already I'm taking next week off for the holidays. The holidays are coming up right now. So I'm already thinking to be a server. I'm waiting on my friend's job to be opened up because I want to go back to a normal job so I can have proof of income kind of like normal again too. So that when I get a new place, they can see that. Because being a stripper, you got to sit there and like, you know, keep your own books and calculate your shit and like make deposits and kind of like show them what you're making. Oh, a bunch of tax, you know the drill. And so I already have an escape plan to do that. I was going to do that and stop dancing. Yes, this way the club would know me. So if I ever want to go back, they will let me go back, which is cool. I also do always want to dance out of town. You make a lot of money out of town. So
out of town, what do you mean?
Like dancing in Vegas going to Miami or even Arizona again.
Okay.
Like going out of town to dance at clubs for like a week and then coming back home and going back to life. Like
right.
That works out. And I know I have the experience now to do that. So
what about like Houston, Dallas?
I've never visited to those places yet. The places I named, I've been before, so I know. But like, I would love to go to those places too, maybe. But like, only if it's needed, you know? Because like, for me, dancing is a passion. I love dancing, like any form of dance, really. I mean, I've always liked to do burlesque dancing, like kind of a showgirl type of thing. But it is very exhausting. It is tiring, and you have to put a lot of money into it. And then, to get it going, you guys still put in money, like your hotel, your clothes, your shoes, your dancer's license, because only in Oregon, you don't need a dancer's license to dance. So then you got to pay house fee, the club fees. All the damn club fees are so expensive. Like, we got it good over here. Some fees are like $150 club fee. So, when you go to dance, you have to make money back because you already owe the club money. So it's kind of like stressful. Unless you want to do it for fun. Yeah. So
what about that? Do you come across that a lot? Like girls that sit there and like, are you really here to make money or are you here to have fun in club? Like, are you here to get drunk and hang out? Like,
I don't think I get a lot of, I think I'm the only girl so far to the other girls. Like a lot of the girls there are there because they need money fast. Like, I don't know what their idea is or how they might need it, but every girl is there because a normal job did not pay them obviously fast enough. For whatever they need to pay, or they have debts or, but they need to get their money. And that's why they're there. It might not be the last resort, but it was a resort to try.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's actually some girls I know that are actual dancers in a different way, like me too. So they're kind of not so like I need this, but they're having fun. Like they're having a bit of fun, but low key they're not because they don't like the partiness of it.
Yeah. So I know you said you used to work at Starbucks too. What about now? Besides dancing, do you have any other gigs that you do or anything else on the side?
I also walk dogs and I like pet sit for like clients. I do cats and dogs, and I also do like bunnies too.
Bunnies too?
There was a bunny, yeah. there was a bunny for one, and there was a guinea pig too. I was like, oh my gosh,
I'm scared of guinea pigs.
They're really simple. All I had to do was like give them some lettuce and some water.
I had a guinea pig one time. I think I was probably like 7, and I never touched it. I never touched it. My cousin used to have to put it in the bowl so I can clean the cage.
You never actually touched it?
I've never once put my hands on that guinea pig. I was scared as fuck. I don't like guinea pigs. I like dogs. I don't like little dogs. I like big dogs.
Same. And that's what I walk too. I do not walk little dogs. I have a preference because like I grew up with a big dog too. So I do that on the side. That's really good side money for me, and it can be big money. I do it for clients who go out of town who are just working as well. So that involves staying the night at their house as well. Sometimes I do that as well. It's good money. It pays you like a side job, and they pay for mileage. And that gives me serenity. Animals gives me therapy. So from a night of partying, animals is very therapeutic.
What like I thought it froze again. I was gonna be pissed. But what is that service called though? Like the service that pays you. What is it called? If you don't, are you allowed to say?
Yeah.
Okay. So we just if anybody wants to use it,
Right, because it actually is good, but it's in Oregon, and some in Vancouver. But it's called Hot Diggity Dog Walking and Pet Sitting. It's really good. I like it. You just get set up really easily, even really quick. Like even if you're going somewhere next week, we could probably get you set up. Like they're really cool. Just Google them, check them out. I don't really know how much actual clients pay, but I know how much I on the other end get paid, and it's good money. So
cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, let me move this mic out the way real quick. I am gonna drop the
link for the questions.
All right, y'all. First 3 people to click on this link will get to come up and ask the lovely Lucious a question. You must have your camera on. If your camera is not on, you will not get pulled up. Let's see who's gonna jump on. Let's see who's acting scary tonight. They always last night when I told them we was gonna do this, everybody was like, "Oh, I'm pulling up. Ox, I'm clicking on that. Ox, watch." We'll see. I think we'll see who pulls up, if anybody. In the meantime, slip a little more of this. Cheers.
Cheers.
But before they get a chance to, I still got a couple more questions to ask myself. What is something that really gets under your skin at work? All right, whether it be like the girls, or customers, management. What type of things get under your skin at work? What's your pet peeves?
I think one of my pet peeves so far that would be that you just never want to complain about usually is all of the girls were all our own bosses kind of in a way. And in the morning, or even that night, there's girls who will literally just keep tipping the DJ to get skipped out of rotation to go on stage.
Yeah.
So all the other girls will constantly be called on stage and they'll get exhausted kind of, we do appreciate having a rotation so that people can get a break. And there's girls who you won't see all day until the club's literally popping, which is weird, but it's not like our managers are going to tell people to do what they need to do because they don't have to. We're independent contractors.
Right.
So that might be something that is a little pet peeve. That's really it because my club runs pretty nice, I can imagine at other clubs. When I was in Arizona, we're not required to tip anybody, but I feel like every single time the DJ and the bouncer was where's my tip? So that was kind of annoying. That could be a pet peeve. If you don't know the game, they will sit there and make you feel like you owe them every fucking time, a certain amount of money, not even just a donation of generosity.
Right. Well, I mean, don't you think it's right to tip, especially like security, if they walk into the car, making sure none of the customers touch you?
Security for sure. But the DJ, that's an if or go because the DJ shouldn't pick favorites no matter how much you're getting paid. You should just be a good DJ and we'll all pay you.
Right.
Yeah. If you do your job first, I'm gonna give you something. If all of us didn't make money, don't expect us to pay you because you know, we didn't make money too, but definitely the security guards are someone who always get tipped. Bartenders usually always get tipped. Our VIP person. But the DJ, yes, I mean, he usually already has like a lot going on. Yeah, it's generous, but also they shouldn't be an asshole to you either. They gotta still like be respectful, because right, don't just treat us like some dogs.
Um, yeah, that's crazy. How would you expect somebody to tip you if you're not treating them right?
Exactly. Like it's still out of generosity. So right, like let me at least know that you deserve it. And then right, just like how I got up on stage and I just got tipped for all of my money, right?
Yeah.
It does come and go, right? People do forget about that. Like, oh yeah, were you just up there shaking your ass really hard trying to make it look good? Oh, okay. But you right. Did you play that music for me so we could do that? All right, then you know you get it back too.
Right. That's what do you ever feel like when you go to work, like you need a drink, like you need a shot or something to kind of loosen you up? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
It's sad. I do, yeah. Because me, like, you just get bored. You get tired. You're sitting there for a while sometimes. You're waiting. I think that if you want to loosen up and get, like, even a combo started, you want at least one drink in you.
Yeah. Are you usually like a shy person, like outside the club, or just like growing up, like are you outgoing?
More outgoing. I'm definitely more outgoing than anything. It is just shy though. Like most people approach me even when I don't want to be approached. So I'm pretty used being at Starbucks. I'm used to talking to people any way I need to, even if someone doesn't want to talk. You know, Starbucks is kind of like, did you ask them about their day? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Is that shit pisses me off when I go to Starbucks and I'm waiting for my drink. They're like, "You got something planned today? What you been doing? You know, how's it going? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm just sitting in my car, just waiting for my fucking drink. Well, don't ask me no more questions."
It's our job to have to do it. It sucks because they force it upon you. Like Dutch Bros, that's even worse. They're Dutch Bros that will practically climb inside your car. You know, you're like, oh my gosh, you got to roll your window up so they won't talk to you.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't usually that was at Dutch Bros, and then like I don't feel like Starbucks always did that.
No, that's why Dutch Bros and Starbucks are like, yeah, they started battling when COVID happened. It was kind of like this wars, and then all of a sudden Starbucks was like, you need to ask all these questions if you're working the window, and you need to ask at least one of these things and get an answer from a customer every time if you can. It was kind of like they're pressing it, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. Like, especially when we double nowadays, like where you take the order and cash the person out. Like,
okay.
Oh, you're right. Dutch Bros, you got a person full on there just ready to talk to only you. Like, of course they're ready to talk. Like, and they're walking, but
that shit's annoying.
yeah,
I hate that shit.
But I mean, that's why they get the tips they get. I mean, and if you're a regular, people like that.
Yeah.
They like that. Oh, hi, Francis. Your usual. Yeah.
Okay. So they acting scared. They don't want to pull up with their cameras on this shit. I told you. Didn't I tell you before this that the like a lot of dudes on the channel, they're always talking about, oh, they always got something to say. And when I told them months ago, I'm gonna start the champagne room. I'm gonna get y'all as much info as I can, and I'm gonna also allow it to where y'all can get up and communicate.
Exactly.
And they folded. They're folding right before our eyes. Right before our eyes, they were folding.
Why are you guys scared? There's so many awesome questions to ask me. I know you got something.
Yeah. But so I kind of want to take it back and dig a little deeper into Young Lucious. What when you first started, you know what I'm saying? Do you remember how your first day, like auditioning? You remember your first song that you danced to? Like, you remember that?
I don't remember my first song, but I remember my first day. I was just really, really nervous. I was really nervous, but then, oh my God, something so funny happened. Well, my friend does like her own drugs, right? And so I took some Molly instead. And because I wanted to stay up and like get over the nerves. Boy, when that Molly hit me on stage, that's when all of a sudden all my fear left. I felt like I was in a music video and I just was like, I'm a star. Literally. And then everyone was just like, yes, and the money. And they're like, oh, and I remember I got close to one customer and they were like, oh, you're a real dancer, aren't you? Like you dance like dance. I was like, oh yeah, you know.
Who we got? I see. Okay, we got Slim Reaper in the back. I see Easy. You folding too, Easy? Yo, D Reed, click on that link, bro. I know you got a question. Hold on, y'all got to bear with me. So we don't got the headphones, so I'm gonna have to play the questions out of the computer.
Cool.
So I might have to pull it a little closer. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay though. Hold on, Slim Reaper, I got you. Okay, hold on, bro. Yo, Slim Reaper, you there?
What's up, Brody?
What's good? What's good? You can hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hi.
So I just had a question. So like whenever you do you work out like any?
Yeah, I do work out, but not too much right now. But I do have a gym membership. I still do that, and I do walk big dogs, and they're kind of a lot. I
Okay, and
did
would
get a
you
little more ripped since.
Hold on, wait a second.
okay.
Oh, shit.
My back is pretty ripped.
Okay. And would you consider pole dancing a sport?
For me, yes, I consider it a sport if you actually get on the pole. Like, there's girls. How many times do you hear a lot of dancers? If you talk to dancers and they say, "Oh, I don't do much pole work. Oh, I'm not that good on the pole. Oh, I don't do pole work. I don't do that." Like, because it's a sport. Like, you gotta get on there and it's gonna work your fucking legs out. Like, you're gonna do some shit when you get up there. It takes practice to get better too.
I respect that. I respect that.
Okay. Slim, that's you. You got anything else? Or that's all you got, brother?
That's it, Brody. My bad for passing out on the stream last night, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, it's all good. Shit, it happens. I don't even trip. That still do that shit all the time.
Already appreciate you, Brody.
For sure, for sure. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Easy. What up?
Yo, what's up, gang? What's up, Ox? How you doing,
Chilling.
Lucious?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Hey, I've been tuning in. I've been tapping into the champagne room. Hey, first thing first, I want to say you look beautiful right there. I'm not gonna lie. Ox wasn't disappointed because I remember I saw Ox put the thumbnail up and I was like, wow. Now I'm looking at you. Wow, you look beautiful. I like that. I like that. Ox,
Thank you.
my God.
What's up?
So I got a question, right? And I don't know if I missed this part, but would you be able to have like a relationship with like a customer outside of work, or is that something off the table for you?
Like me specifically?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be able to have a relationship. Like, I wouldn't be able to have a relationship outside of work with someone because I actually do have a boyfriend myself. So it's like I can't even do that. Like, even doing this interview, he was already like, "Oh my gosh, so where are you going? What's going on? Who's this guy? Okay, tall black guy. All right." I was like, "Yeah, don't worry." I was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay." I mean, like, if I'm gonna get more more into the entertainment life, I need to do this anyway. So having a relationship outside of work with someone like who likes me in that way, I don't think I could do that. That would be some lines that obviously the person would want to probably cross. And I just honestly think that'd be torture.
Torture is crazy. But
It'd be torture for a guy.
one more question though. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like, yeah, like you cold, like how good are you on the pole?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Can I hear yours first, actually, or do you want to hear mine first? Like, what do you think I'm on the pole as a customer side?
From what I've seen,
Ox, give your opinion. Give your honest opinion right now.
You said from 1 to 10, easy.
Yeah, 10 being she cold. She got a game that nobody can match.
I would have to say easy 9.5, like
9.5.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, I'm definitely in the high category. I don't think I'm a high 10, but I'm almost perfect.
Right.
I just need more gear.
0.5, you basically right there. Like you just missing like one or two things right there. So like
exactly.
Wow.
Hey, easy. I'm like think like Luka Doncic with defense.
Oh, this is crazy. We talking MJ.
Yeah.
We talking MJ. We talking GOAT shit now.
Yeah, I knew FIFA would hear that one. Yeah. Hell yeah, for sure. Easy. That's you got anything else, bro, or nah?
Nah, I'm all right. If anything, I'll probably pop back up. I'm all right. I couldn't let Luscious. You hear how he talking about us? talking about we scared or nothing. I was just making some food real quick. Yo, come on. I couldn't let us go out like that. I couldn't let us go out like that.
Oh my God. I'm so happy. I was thinking that too. Like maybe y'all just wasn't looking, but that's good. I said something and I'm like, wait, I'm back. I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to pull up. But yeah, continue to do your thing. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Continue, man.
Much love. All right, easy.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
He said, I was just making some food.
Yeah, that's my man, Easy, man. Brooklyn in the house, man. Shout out Brooklyn. Once again, man, shout out to Stars Cabaret in Bridgeport for showing us much love, much hospitality. Shout out my guy Joey. Shout out Justin, man. They made it happen. Hooked us up with this beautiful VIP room. You know what I'm saying? The lovely Peaches hooked us up with this champagne. You know what I'm saying? If you're ever in the Portland area, you make sure you bring your ass right here. Bring your ones, get your money ready. Throw some money in here. So I didn't get around to asking you that, but I'm happy Easy did. Is it hard? Is it hard being in this industry and being in a relationship? Like on you or on your significant other?
I think it might be a little bit harder. It's really difficult. Okay, so like it's really difficult for me. Mine's different than what I think. Okay, this is what I think it is like, and then this is what it really is. But so I think it is kind of hard on me when you're in a relationship because there's so many people. Like even for like you have my boyfriend wants to buy my nails and stuff, right? Then I have customers who want to pay for that too. So that's even more weird, like. And so you're like, well, I mean, you're getting something out of someone, but then your boyfriend doesn't want that to happen because he wants all that special shit to come from you. Right. So you're like getting in that weird contradiction. But also, I have a boyfriend who has not even ever dated a stripper or even been to a strip club. Okay. Whereas there are other couples out there who are older men or people who have been to strip clubs who have dated strippers and they're perfectly fine. Gotcha. Like they're like, oh, she got her hustle, that's it. Like they do what they do and they work out great. So I don't know, but for me, I'm like, it's not that hard. It feels a lot better to have support that person, because like I think it makes you less vulnerable in the club.
So what about like when you see married men come into the club? You see guys. I had Cody on a couple months ago, maybe. I believe it was Cody that brought that up about guys taking their wedding ring. Like you could see him taking their wedding ring off from like at the bar, as if like that would be a problem for y'all or something. Do you feel like
it's a problem?
Yeah, right, exactly. So if a customer takes their wedding ring off in the club, it's like they're kind of trying to be sneaky. So when you see guys that are married in the club and like going behind their wives' back, does that make you like think about men different at all?
No, I mean, well, honestly, because I'm different myself. Like I would let my husband go to the fucking strip club. Like I will let him go, but also I'm a bisexual woman too. So, but even if I wasn't, I still wouldn't care. Like it's if you do something outside of that club that is getting weird. Right. It's legal for you to go see girls get naked. It's legal. Like, and I don't know why you should be offended, and like or frowned upon. Like it's a profession and it's a show. Right. Just because it's not a musical and like it's more vulgar, like there shouldn't be a problem with it. Maybe they're mad. I can understand a wife being mad that they're spending all their money at the club and it's like, hey, those are our bills, or like you're not spending shit on me, but you're gonna go throw $400 on some female. Okay, right. I get that, but I don't really think it's a problem to me because it's like they're grown ups, we're all adults, so like you should have your situation figured out. Why you're here? Why do you come here? Is it for you to cheat on your wife, or is it for you to get entertained like it's supposed to be a gentleman's entertainment club? Yeah, or women too.
Women too, definitely.
Yes, definitely that too. Because yes, we love. I mean, I like seeing girls too, but me, like, I mean, there's people who go in there and they just, they like a good show, and if they have the money to throw it. That's what I like to do too. Like, oh, this is great. I mean, we are paying them, and it's a great thing.
Yeah. Do you like? Have you ever been to the club and like be another dancer? See, you see her and be like, damn, like, you ever get attracted to anybody you work with?
Oh yeah. I do. I mean, all the girls are really cute, and especially me. I get to see everything.
Yeah. What y'all talking about? Leap left next. My side. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm talking about that girl. That girl got a girlfriend. Shit, because you said you're addicted to or not addicted. My bad. You said you're attracted to women.
I do have a girlfriend and a boyfriend, but they currently do not get along right now. So that's not going to be my girlfriend for long, or not the final one. But that's another story about something else.
So you into the polygamy, or would you consider that polygamy? or are y'all all together, or are you
We're
just
not.
with her?
No,
He
we're
just went- you're
no.
just
Yeah,
with-
there. It's just me with her and him with me, and they don't get along, so that can never be.
They never got along, or they don't get along. Right?
They do not get along right now, so there is no more further. That can even be a dream, and that's
Is-
like one of my true best friends in a way. But
Is she like the feminine type or like a stud type?
no, she's like me. She's more like a tomboy, but she's bisexual herself, and I do not think that she's more in love with just me. I think she's still looking for her Mr. Man, you know.
Gotcha.
So then she will not be able to be with us.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great story next time. We're gonna get into that a lot deeper, y'all.
Yeah.
But as of now, we are at our hour limit, y'all. It's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I definitely don't want to leave, y'all. I'm having such a great time with Lucious, you know, such a great time with y'all, like always. But we're gonna have to end it, man. Lucious, one last cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you coming by. We appreciate it spending time with y'all. Man, y'all make sure. I'm Raheem, bro. I'm sorry. I got it. We gotta go. We gotta go. Sorry, y'all. We about to get out here and throw some ones, man.
Definitely gotta catch us next time. That conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that for sure. You should have said something about that earlier. We could have dove into that, but it's all good. That's a cliffhanger. That means we're definitely gonna get Lucious back for another episode of the Champagne Room.
I love it.
Appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. Once again, shout out Stars Cabaret in Bridgeport. If you're in Portland, make sure you come throw some ones over here. Shout out Joey. Shout out Justin. Shout out Peaches for hooking us up with this champagne. Love y'all here, man. Love this room. Can't wait to see it again. All right, y'all. Y'all know what the deal is. Never drink and drive. Call a cab, call a Uber, call a Lyft. If you're in my region, call me. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water. Love yourself.
Bye, guys.